hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. This is my review for Life After Lockup. This is season 5, episode 19. Child, is it over yet? No. Well, anyway, here we go. Okay. Y'all know these reviews I am not on camera, but I will have a good old conversation about the foolishness that is prison love when prisoners get out and find fools to fall in love. Okay, and love, lust, delusion, mayhem, destruction, whatever you want to call these people's relationships, that's what it be. That's what it is. Okay. Now, do not forget to do a couple things for me. One, y'all know to subscribe to my channel. Become a JayBird. Okay. Also, like the video, comment in the comment section. You can follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok the top. Okay. Now, even though I'm recording this on Saturday, y'all gonna get this on sometime Sunday. But I will be live Sunday, okay, for Love and Marriage Huntsville, part 2 of the season 6 reunion. The live right now, I believe, is set for 3 p.m. Eastern time. So if you watch the show, or if you do not, if you want to hear me just have conversation about this bit of food, now no one here went to prison. Okay, but the love still has a bit of delusionist foolishness to it and stuff, and we'll get into that. Okay. Anyway, but again, I'll be live today around 3 p.m. Eastern time for my Love and Marriage Huntsville review. Then I think right now I'll be live is set for 6 or 7. I don't remember. We're gonna have a little gossip chat, little chit chat about whatever's in the blog, okay? Blog stories and chit chatting and pop culture, gossip news, foolishness and whatnot. Okay, that will be today around 6 or 7 p.m. Okay, by the time y'all see this, it should be set up. So again, come back on right at 3 o'clock for Love and Marriage the live review, and then at 6 or 7, okay, Eastern time for a gossip chat. And y'all know we have a good old time around here, so come be a part of it. Okay, now let's move on to these people. Okay, these, for lack of a better word, fools, fools, fools. Okay. First of all, I like my thumbnail because Shavel Mama and Quaylen Mama, girl, that's like you know what? That's like Mama D, or that is like Kirk Mama, not Kirk Mama, Rashida Mama. It's a whole bunch of the ghetto mamas wrapped up into one or two people. But first things first, we have to deal with um Sean and Sarah. Okay. Now I feel like we first met Sean when Sean was messing with Destiny, and Sean had a little house or whatever, had some money and whatever. He seemed to be kind of cool or whatever. And I mean money wise. He seemed to have a handle on the finances. He was giving his baby mama some money. He wasn't really like I was struggling. But now he did moved into a different state. He's married to Sarah, and they round here struggling. Okay, him and the damn porn mustache. Now, Sean is trying to make this little tow truck business work. He brings up how his whole life I've been driving on tow trucks, working on tow trucks when I was 15 years old. Before I even had a license, I was riding around and getting it with the tow truck stuff. So this needs to work, okay? Because I don't have no plan B. Ain't no plan B, bitch. Not a one, okay? We going broke. The credit cards the next out. Now, Brittany is like, we got a tow. We like, well, I can't get there right now. I'm going to get there, but I'm fixing up the truck. So, oh my God, you with your girlfriend? She called the truck his girlfriend. I'm like, ma'am, if y'all don't have no other means of income, if you not working, and if only he working, and the working is his tow truck stuff, let that man be. Because if you already allowed him to get his little truck that don't work that well, you've already failed, okay? Because clearly Sean is stupid, okay? Sean should not be the brains of anything. So, I mean, at this point, y'all have to make work. And even she said, our credit cards, all of my credit cards are maxed out. Okay, I'm like, you're not maxed out. You ain't got none left on them? Child, them credit cards, them child, trust me, I know. I got some credit card debt too, but I'm paying mine. Anyway, she just wants to feel like, they're okay. I'm like, man, I don't think y'all are. I think y'all are going to go Look, this weird thing. You have to have income coming in to pay what you use on credit cards. You can't max out your credit cards, but then not have some source of income to pay them. Okay, that's how you get to bankruptcy. That's how you get to failure. Okay, and you just have to just make things work or whatever. Okay, now the one thing if you like you have income coming in and then the income fall off and you just that's life, but you then have to like figure out what you want to do. Okay, but she like I can't believe I'm like girl, it's Sean. He ain't the one to be listening to into that girl anyway. We then find out why Sean's son were trying to fix that damn truck. Sarah is discussing her baby's father. His name Anthony. Is it Anthony? Grandson? What? I think it's Anthony. Sarah baby daddy had been MIA for a long time. He had also been to prison. He was also a drug addict as well. And last season he popped back up because he was clean, and the daughter had never met him. The daughter never knew who her father was. Okay, so last season we seen him meet the daughter, and things was going seemingly well. Okay, the daughter was receptive to him being a daddy. Sean couldn't stand a man or whatever. Sean just felt like you doing too much too soon. You ain't tell me about nothing, okay? That man ain't proved himself, and you're right, sneaking around with the daughter and the father. I don't like it. And now that we find out, well, the daddy, okay, has been MIA recently. And her mom was talking, and they both say how the last time he was over there visiting the daughter, that clearly he was high. He looked like he had lost about 40 pounds, and he looked high. He was kind of dozing off at the table. So, they know what drug. She used to be on drugs. Okay, Sarah, who was a former addict, they both know what a former addict looked like, and they're like, he got the telltale signs. He back on that stuff, okay? And so he ain't been coming around that much. So both Sarah and her mom say, okay, if he getting high again, he can't come around because one, that could trigger Sarah to get back to using, and they don't want that to happen. But also, they just don't want him being, under the influence around, their daughter. So they're like, if he wants to come around, like he gonna have to take a drug test. Like we can't allow him to be around if we don't know if he's clean or not. And so she sends him a text or whatever, and I ask for him to meet up with her, but he never shows up. We see her calling and calling and calling. He's not answering. She texts, he didn't reply. She waited for over an hour and he never showed up. Why? Because he's on drugs. And when Sarah brings the heart, it brings back, just memories for her because her father was her father and the mom did not work out. And the daddy felt like, okay, because I'm not with the mom, I don't have to be a father. So the daddy kind of just abandoned her. And she feel like her daughter's not going through the same thing she went through. That at one point had a father, now the father gone or whatever, of a life, and the daughter had been happy getting to know her dad. But I'm like, and she's like, Sean was right. Sean was the one saying it was too soon. Sean was the one saying, you should not allow him in her life just yet. And Sean was right. Now, Sean being right don't mean nothing because Sean be wrong all the time. Anyway, so we shall see what happens with that. Let's move on to not Brittany, to Lindsey and Blane. Now, I feel like I don't know if they're together just for the show, just for a check. I'm not sure. I do feel like their drama is a bit put on 10 for the cameras, or they may just be that cuckoo with you. Blane is like, I'm overexposed. Okay, I'm stressed. Okay, and the way the episode, well, they're part of it, kind of just went into him kind of spy. I'm like, why is he spiraling? What is going on? Now we had seen in prior episodes a little bit, when Lindsey was gone with her friend or whatever, and when she was looking at the cameras at the house, Blane was asleep. She's like, he's always sleep, like he's depressed. So she said that about 2-3 episodes ago. So we see Blane saying, he's stressed, he's been depressed, how they have, all these stuff going on, the house, the kids, them getting engaged, what I'm saying, Lindsey facing jail time, all these things that he feel is stressing him out. And because he's getting stressed out, he's getting depressed because there's a lot going on. And he's telling her, all this. He says, so because I was stressed and depressed, I went to see my doctor. Okay. And when my doctor seen me, how I already been diagnosed before with depression, with PTSD, and this and that and that and this, the doctor suggested and gave me, I got an approval to have a medical marijuana card, okay? Meaning he can smoke weed to handle his depression, to mellow him out, and to kind of cool him down or whatever. Now, again, I think both of them are, well, they're both felons of some sort, either further. Either a current felon, a future felon, or a past felon. They both have felonies, okay? And she feel like, well, you should not be getting high. You should not be smoking weed. You know what I'm saying, we're already struggling financially. How if we're already struggling financially, how can you afford to buy weed? Okay, that's just a legal way for you to get high. I don't think you should get high. I don't believe, you know what I'm saying? But she's fully against it. She's like, look, I just feel like if it could temporarily help me, kind of calm down or whatever, I think I should at least I try it. And again, the doctor was the one who recommended a medical marijuana card. And when this fool girl, when Lindsay said, well, meth can I say meth, I say like meth. This fool said meth can also help temporarily. Do you want to do that too? I say, ma'am, bitch, what? Anybody that compares meth to weed is an agent of chaos because they're two completely different. That's like, girl, I said, that's like saying putting some sugar in your coffee and snorting cocaine. Two different highs, okay? Sugar and cocaine is different. The same way marijuana and meth is different. And she said it so like, yeah, if you want to get high and try something temporarily, why not just try meth? I'm like, that's the last thing anyone should do. She drive off. Okay, she's in the car talking to her lawyer because she called a lawyer like, hey, I'm on probation or either probation or parole. Shane has his things going on or whatever. Shane recently got his medical marijuana card. Like, can that mess me up in some kind of way? Because he had the card, we live in the same house, already had to go through all these other steps to be sure it was okay for us to be in the house together. But that's on the court that we're going to be doing better, not getting high and blah, blah, blah. Now, the lawyer said, look, the feds, don't really recognize weed as being legal. So they could possibly feel like you on some bush. You and Blane may not really be trying to build straight and narrow. Y'all really may not be trying to, stay clean if he has went and gotten a medical weed card. And I'm like, first of all, I mean, it ain't a medical meth card. It ain't a medical cocaine card. It ain't a medical HER was ground high school heroin because I don't do drugs. You know what I'm saying? It's weed. But again, the lawyer said, now the lawyer did not say you will get in trouble. He said it's a possibility they could feel like you want some bull stuff. But I'm like, girl, get out my face. Anyway, we then see, after that, she brings up how she's stressing, how she's always busy. She's work. And I need more help around the house and this and that. I'm like, these fools really up here first thing in the morning, fussing and arguing about like who do the most. We see her up. I think she maybe woke him up. He had kind of woke the kids up a little late and whatnot. So that made her mad. Okay. And then for her, she's like, I need help around the house. Okay. I'm stressed because I just do so much. And then he like, well, I do stuff too. You know what I'm saying? I do stuff around the house. Plus, I be getting the kids ready for school. Like, I kind of overslept today. But, usually that's what I do. And then you don't wash dishes. You don't do laundry. I work 40 hours a week. And I'm like, damn, she was going off. Okay. But again, her saying, I think she worked nights. So her saying that working nights and the stress of, prison and blah, 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 she's stressed out. So she's snapping on him. He's snapping on her. I'm like, girl, it's because they did too much too fast. They done moved in together, got both their kids living there. She didn't propose. Girl, bye. Well, she said, you don't do dishes. You don't do laundry. You don't even work 40 hours a week. Okay. And he pissed. Like, what? What do you mean? And so he said, you know what? How about, okay, cool. You want to be that way? Okay, fine. How about I stop doing anything? Okay, and then we'll see what does or doesn't get done around here. His point is, don't make it seem like I don't do nothing. you know. But when he said, I'll just not do nothing and we'll then see. She said, no, if you do that, you cannot live in my house. Okay? Because everything in here, everything the light touches is mine. You made one house payment, one time. That's it. I was like, and this be the gotcha. This how you know they not ready for marriage. Because the one thing I can't stand for anyone to do, if we live together, and the arrangement is whatever the arrangement is. Okay. If you pay the bill, if I pay the bill, if whatever's been going on, once you're up in an argument and someone said to you, you can't live in my house because I pay the bills. I don't want to be anywhere where someone feels like they can put me out at any time. That's also why I would never in my life, unless you marry and y'all buy a house together, y'all have a well-established, some future, a well-established past. I'm not moving in with nobody who can then tell me it's their house. You ain't paid no bills, bitch. What? I can pay every bill up in this mother. You know what I'm saying? But she was to me cussing his ass out because she felt like I'm going to just be here. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. And with her saying how he don't do nothing, on top of that, you don't pay no bills. Oh, he got upset. He got upset. Okay. He like, look, you not gonna do this. You was not gonna do this again. We is not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna allow you to say I don't do nothing. And she said, you don't. I said, ooh, she mad too. Child, this fool, Blane, you went too far. Blane gets so pissed, he forcefully knocked the skillet off the stove. It's the equivalent of if you got a cup in your hand, you throw the cup and break it against the wall. He, knocked the little skillet thing around because he was pissed. And then he walks away. And no, no. She told the kids, close your door, go in your room. I'm like, man, they seen it all. His son and they heard y'all. It's before school. What are you doing? So Blane, you did as wrong for knocking anything over like you did. That was wrong. But I feel like Lindsey around here trying to nitpick because she's stressed. And my thing is, Blane Ben ain't if Blane Ben ain't paying bills, why you propose? Like her daughter said, you doing things backwards and stupid. I've never seen someone say, I love him so much, he's so amazing. I'm going to propose to him. And then a week later, you don't do shit. Well, man, he ain't do shit before you propose. So leave him. They crazy. Louis and Melissa. It's very repetitive. It's like Groundhog Day. They keep having the same conversation, the same argument, the same tailspin as they have ever since we've known them, in the season from before. Okay. So Melissa and Louis walking around Jersey somewhere, child. I said, it ain't nobody outside. Anyway, they walking around New Jersey, you know what I'm saying, drinking a little what was it like I don't know, drinking something, I don't know. And she confesses to him that, hey, I just want you to know, you didn't know this. But I went ahead and had the consultation for my, my facial stuff. I think it's just a nose job, but it may be a nose job, a chin, a cheek, an eye, I don't know. But it's a cosmetic surgery on her face. So she's like, I went and had the consultation. I also paid for it in full. And I scheduled it. And he was like, you know what? So he gets upset, mainly because the thing is, you made a decision without talking to me. You made a medical decision to have a medical thing done in your face and had no inkling to have any kind of conversation with me. I don't like it. So he's mainly upset because, again, not that you need approval from me, but it's called communication. Shit in the chat, okay? I am on his side. He can't tell her what she can or can't do, no. But I do feel like if you're going to have surgery, have that conversation with your person who lives there, okay? Because the thing is, like, if you need me to take you there, to drive you, whatever, I have to get permission if it's outside of the state because they're in Jersey. Her procedure is in New York. So he would have to get approval to go. And the surgery is in a couple days, okay? So he like, you be right here making these decisions without talking to me and just without even thinking to consult me so we can have a, communication conversation about whatever's going on. Boom, pow, pow. She then brings up how, and I also was nervous because They have the surgery, I have to take a pregnancy test. He's like, oh, okay. Why are you being weird? Why is that thing? What's going on? Well, you've been here. We've been having all this unprotected sex. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, I could be pregnant, because we're doing it all the time. No condom, this ski, ski, ski. Okay. Like, would you want kids? And he was like, no. I was like, well, damn. He was like, no, it's too soon. You know what I'm saying? He said, plus having a kid will really take a toll on the relationship. And I was like, I mean, it's true. And then she's like, wow. Okay, so it's like it will be just me. You're already letting me know that I'm already in it by myself. He was like, you're not even pregnant. What are you talking about? You're like, you know what? Get it out your head. Leave it be. You know what I'm saying? Because it's too soon. It's not about. It's too soon. He said when you start discussing kids, you then start feeling like, okay, well, let's just have them, and we not there yet, okay? And in his confession, he said, you know what? I don't know what she thought I would say. I don't know what she thought. Like, I would be like, oh no, yeah, I'll be there for you if you're pregnant. Like, no, I'm not gonna. I was like, sir, sir. I mean, on one side, it is crazy for him to feel like he should not say, well, if you're pregnant, I will be there for you. That's crazy. If his point was, I'm not going to encourage you in this idea that, yeah, let's start having, let's start planning for a kid. You know what I'm saying? I think it's cool that he said, like, I'm being honest. It's too soon for kids. And I was like, cool. Then why y'all fucking raw? If you feel like Sean, not Sean, Louis, if you feel like it is too soon for y'all to be having kids, you do not want her to get in her head that y'all should have kids. Why are y'all having unprotected sex? Not only is he not wearing a condom, she not on birth control. That's insane. Now, how old is she? She's 40. She can get knocked up. You hear me? They can both be knocked up and the baby will come out. Okay. So I don't get why neither of them is being conscious and knowing y'all should not be trying to have a baby. Okay. So later on, because he got permission to go to take her to surgery, and so they're going out like a restaurant or whatever to eat. And he surprises her and takes her to this like pizza place in New York. And the guy who owns it is a guy who taught him back, 20 years ago before he went to prison. It's the person who taught him how to like make pizzas. And I thought that was cool. So all this night, I'm saying it's part of his past or whatever. And the guy who owns it was like, yeah, I remember, teaching, like he was really good. Like he was really good at doing, like he was like a natural, even though it was years ago, he was really, really good at it. And so Louis happy, like, this is my past. It's a great thing. And Melissa's like, oh, great, cool. He then, makes him a pizza. They sell and eat or whatever. He then said, oh, another thing. He was like, I got a job. What? Yeah, I got a job at a pizza place near the house. Now she's pissed. Why are you upset with working at a pizza place? You're 40 years old. It'll suck you in, and you'll be there for 20 years. You said, I told you, I don't want you working at no pizza place. You don't even, you didn't even tell me you had an interview. He was like, well, because the last time I told you about one, you went off, okay? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But fine. You want me, I'll quit the job. I'll not have a job. Is that better? Nothing is good enough for you. You're never happy about anything. You know what I'm saying? This is a way for me to make money and have money coming in while still looking. Okay. You have to understand it's not that easy for me to get a job. And I'm like, I agree with him. I feel like one, when he said it's easier for me to get a job at a pizza place because I have the experience, and two, they don't do background checks, so I don't have to worry about that because when I go for any other job, that be the hindrance. The background check, the prison time, and the former heroin addict, okay? That all creates mess. My thing is, she's so dumb. I'm like, it seemed like he like to do two things: make pizza and work out. Okay, he could own a pizza place. Why not say, okay, you want to keep working at the pizza place? Okay, cool. Think about how you can have your own pizza place, and that can be your, 2 year goal or whatever. I don't know. But she is like, I just don't like. I'm worried that he'll always be making the money of a 17-year-old kid, and he can afford life, and I can afford to pay for everything by myself here in this new place to be moved to. And I always tell y'all before, I've said before, never move somewhere that if you and your man or your woman, whoever, if you or your person break up, you can afford to pay the rent. Like again, I always say it's one thing, like if your rent go up, if you lose your job, and if your financial thing change. But I'm like, y'all move there. Well, you moved there and he didn't have no job. So it wasn't even as if you can say, well, okay, he's moving here, he's gonna be working at this place or whatever. He makes this much money. You had no idea how much he'll make. So you moved and had to afford it on your own accord. But for this, like, I can afford to pay for everything, you know what I'm saying? And she has valid fears. But ma'am, you picked the man from prison. You picked him. That's on you. Nobody else but you. So we shall see what happens with them. Um, let's get well. First of all, take one little second and like the video and watch Tamar dance a little bit while I get some water. Child, Tamar dancing break we have me cracking up laughing. I have to still find somebody to dance with Tamar. I have not found her dancing mates just yet, okay? But let's get to Keyrock and Britney. Their story gets on my nerve because I feel like it's not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know much more about Britney, and Keyrock is so, in my opinion, very too self-indulgent to himself and stuff. So I kind of be bored with their stuff. But they over in New York because they're going to visit Britney's grandmother. Okay. And they're sitting around there, Britney on the floor doing the makeup in the mirror. And while talking, he like, yeah, I'm gonna meet your grandmother. I'm make a good impression on her. She gonna talk to your mama. And she was like, my grandma talked to my mama already. Like, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But my grandma like you, so it's fine. Keyrock then gets into the conversation saying how, well, your mom doesn't like me because I'm trans, but really because I'm from the hood. And child, that pissed Britney off. Okay. Now, in my opinion, at first, I didn't understand why she was upset. Okay. But as the conversation kept going, I'm like, oh, he's triggering her. To me, Keyrock says things to Britney to trigger her to get a reaction. You know what she don't want to discuss. You know what she do want to discuss. And I feel like he brings up her with her parents, her mom or dad, basically trying to force her to dislike them how Keyrock dislikes his father. And that's weird to me. Okay. And when Brittany gets pissed and say, my mom has never said that. She's never said that she didn't like you because you're from the hood. Like that's no, she doesn't like you because you're trans. That's the reason. You know what I'm saying? Nothing more than less. And she's getting pissed as she's talking because, in my opinion, Keyrock kept trying to talk about it more and more and more. And then either she's like, well, I'm not discussing them, just stop it. I've never said that. My mom has never said. Now I wonder if Brittany off camera and in their prison time or whatever has confided in Keyrock about how her family feels, and he's now trying to expose it because she won't discuss it. So if I mention it, she has to talk about it. And she shuts it down each time. Now I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm wondering if that's what it, because when she's like, my mom never said that. What, you're lying. She's never said she does not like you because you're from the hood. I'm like, first of all, ain't Brittany from the hood? I don't know. Anyway, she may not be. I don't know. Brittany says how even though her family does not like her lifestyle, they do not like that she's with somebody who's trans. Because, I mean, technically, Brittany isn't gay because Keyrock identifies as a man. So it's not as if Brittany's with a woman. So she's not a lesbian. She's with somebody who happens to be trans. Now, I don't know if in her past she's dated women before, but I'm like, she's not gay. So she's like, my family has never agreed with my lifestyle. But the whole time I was in prison, they made sure I had everything I needed. I was safe. So they did not abandon me when I needed them. So I can, and she's not willing to disown them, even if she has no bond or relationship with them right now. She's like, I don't have I don't talk to them, but I'm not going to like bad mouth them, here. And Keyrock keeps trying to force her to talk about it. And she's just like, no, I'm not going to do that. Leave me the fuck be. Okay, leave me the fuck be. And then when Keyrock say, well, you mad, you know what I'm saying, I'm talking about it, whatever, but you say your mom don't like me. She's like, my mom don't like me either. So what the fuck is your point? And I'm like, boom, you are trying to force her to make her family out to be horrible people in defense of you. Like him saying, well, you trying to and he keeps trying to talk about it because your mom don't like me. And then when he said, why are you mad that your mama don't like me? Like how you mad at me? And she was like, she don't like me either. I'm saying, I don't know why you keep talking about it. I don't like even bring my mom up. I do not talk about my mom or my dad or whatever. I don't have no relationship with them at all, okay? Because of who I am and because I'm with you. And that's just what it is. And to me, Keyrock went down a whole little rabbit hole about how my father treated me bad because of me, and how kids feel alone, they try to hurt themselves or whatever because they don't feel accepted. And again, I feel like Keyrock tried to force her to expose her family and whatever they could have said about people in the LGBTQI community. And it's mainly because of how he feels his father treated him. So because my father did not accept me, I speak out against anybody who don't accept their child. And Brittany, I need you to also do that against your family. And she don't want to do that. So in my opinion, he's always triggering her for a reaction. So that way he can then spew whatever disdain he has for his father. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you be triggering her to break down over the family because she keeps saying, like, I don't have any relationship. I don't have nothing with them because I'm with you because of how I live my life. And because she never will talk down about them like he does his father, he just always makes every episode, if it's them two around here, it's some kind of argument about her family and how they don't accept her and how she just won't talk about it. And I'm like, if her point is, I don't have no relationship with them, there's nothing to talk about. I can't change their minds. I can only be cool with my grandma who accepts me, and that's it. Leave me be, bitch. Okay, it's weird because he always compares, well, your mom doesn't like me, or your mom doesn't blah 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 because my dad, or your dad doesn't blah because my dad. And I'm like, stop making your trauma her trauma. Even if y'all both have family members who did not accept y'all, she's not handling it the same way you are, and you need to stop trying to force her and trigger her to doing that, because it's gonna break y'all up. It is. Now, you know, each time after the fight, Brittany accepts his apology and they honey good as glue. I'm like, that glue gonna fall, it's gonna fail eventually. Taylor and Chance, Jesus, fix it. The moment Taylor was on camera with Chance, her first season, I think the world said, wherever watched the show, was like, it's a train wreck happening. And we're finally seeing the train wreck. So Taylor is talking to her sister and a friend about the whole text scandal. You know what I'm saying? How one day Chance was texting this man, this gay man. And they texted between 10:30 in the morning to 5 a.m. It was 171 texts. You know what I'm saying? That Chance deleted. Now my thing is, he deleted the text out of the phone. However, that did not delete the trail of how many texts were sent. You may not be able to read what was said. However, you can see that that's what was sent. Okay. And so she's pissed. She's like, I can't believe him. It's some gay guy. That's kind of crazy, crazy, crazy. And the friend, her sister, like, and the friend, her sister, like, you know what? Let's pack his shit. Okay, get your shit and get out. And they in the room, child. They packed up, honey, 3 bags that were not full. I'm like, that's all you got? Anyway, but they packed up the stuff of his that was left. Well, some stuff he took already, so that could be just was left for him to get that clothes. So, you know, they pack it up in a little bag, they throw it outside in the yard. It's in the bag though. It's in the bag, the 3 bags. Okay. So, you know, she brings him, he came in my life and whatever. And at first, you know, we were happy. He made me feel so important and whatever. But now he's came in and he just disrupted my whole life. My house is a mess because he's been fixing shit according to him and gluing shit together and this stuff I'm going to pay other people to fix. Okay. So her sister Bobby say, well, he was being nice at first. So he came in and you did feel good because he was trying to impress you. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Now, the friend and sister want Taylor to be done. Done, 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 done. Hell, the world does. You hear me? And when they go to Chance, and Chance is, he was somewhere else or whatever. And he keeps saying, well, first of all, I thought I was texting a female. Okay, I thought the texts were from a female. I thought it was Taylor because she's done it before. And I did not send anything that should like cause a big fight. Like sometimes, you know, like the person was like, I'm you ghosting me, and they said no, I'm in the shower. He said it's not as if I asked for a picture of her in the shower. I said proof. I'm like, sir, prove it means show me you. Anyway, it's weird. Okay, when it's food, so I got the recipe for the proof that's in the pudding. I said, what? Shut up, Chance. Now this is the get you gotcha, because he keeps saying, I thought I was talking to Taylor. I thought it was a female. I thought it was Taylor, blah, blah, blah. If that's the case, why did you delete the text? If you felt and if you knew it's my wife, it's my fiance, it's my girlfriend, this is Taylor, I is Taylor, if that was who you thought it was, and that's why you kept having this full-fledged conversation, why did you delete 171 texts and block the number? That's how you know he's lying. Because if he thought it was her, he would have no reason to delete shit. Because he would say, it was you. This is you texting me. See, ain't that you? Well, no, what you mean it ain't you? He deleted it because he knew it wasn't her. Point blank, period. Okay. So Chance then say for a year and a half ago, Taylor made a fake Google account to create a fake Facebook page to talk to her ex-boyfriend behind his back. So she cheated on me, was being deceitful. I never thought that she could be deceitful. I mean, I can be deceitful. I can lie and cheat and steal and bank rob and this and that. I am capable of all those things, but I never thought that she was that kind of person. Now, again, he took her laptop, so he has to like take it back. Shot at this point, it's nighttime. He calls her on his way, and he said, "I'm coming. I'm coming to get the rest of my stuff." And you're tripping if you know what I'm saying. If you think that wait, he said no, he said you tripping if you think that he was cheating on her. Okay, because you were always with me. So how can I cheat on you if you're always with me? She's like, whatever, you block that number, you stop having me come with you to your job. So I wasn't always with you. You know what I'm saying? This fool said, well, yeah, because you needed to clean up the house and do laundry because I have been wearing the same sock for 3 days. I was like, your feet was that was dirty. Wearing the same socks for 3 days? You can hand wash socks, sir. Anyway, and he said, "You crazy? You think you can jack up my life in 2 years? You jacked up my life. Look at what you did to my life, Chance. You ruined my life." He said, "I don't give a fuck." I said, "Oh, you don't care now? Okay." I don't care what I did to your life. I don't care. Have your laptop belong to me. I shall break it in half. I was like, what? And just going off the rocker, insane person, okay? And then he hangs up on her, okay? After you make me hate you, clicking. She was like, this man is insane. Now he's also in the car crying like, I can't believe this. Things is, I don't want to lose my temper, but things going so far, Jesus. The friend and by like, you really need to know it's over with y'all. Like if you don't see this shit is over, like you crazy. He pull up to the house, see his bags clothes on the grass or whatever, lawn. He throw her laptop on the ground. Okay. Then he come to the house. He trying to kind of bulldoze his way to the door. Like, what's going on? Who's in? Is there a guy in here? I still live here. I was like, sir, what is wrong with you? Now they've been waiting on him to get there all day. He come up in here. I'm like, first, y'all, this is a scene from Cops. Cause he looked confused. They all tired. It's been a long ass day, and he around here fucking with people. And he's saying to them, I still live here. I can come in. I still live here. And, the friend said, no, this is her house. Your name was not on this house. You're here on her terms, you know what I'm saying? And she wants to talk to you outside the house. So give her that respect. I'm not being violent. I'm not being hostile. I haven't done anything to her. I live here too. She said, we're not working out. So you clearly can't stay here anymore. I'm saying this is not your house. And so when he said, excuse me, when he said, if I didn't want to leave, you would have to evict me. Okay. You don't even know your own laws. I was like, sir, do you look? Now, look, that is true. If somebody, like if they get mail there and if they've been living there, you do have to evict people. You know what I'm saying? However, Chance, can he go back to prison? I don't know. Anyway, um, she's like, look, go out, get out of my house. The last time you was here, you took my laptop. You stole my laptop. So please go outside. Now outside, he's trying to guilt her into like taking him back, in my opinion, because he's like, you cheated on me too. Like you were out here doing this or doing that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't the only one being like deceptive. You were too. So technically, I didn't cheat. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? And you don't even care about what I have going on. She's like, no, not anymore. No. Mm-mm. Well, fine. I don't even want this stuff. Okay, I don't want this shit. The little bag. You know what I want? I want the rest of my side. I like the siding of the house. You want to strip the side? Now I don't know if he meant he had siding stored there, but I'm not. He walked over. He was gonna like. I'm like, you gonna strip that girl? It was crazy, insane. And then he realizes she's pissed. And so all this shit he's doing is not helping him or making her feel like, I'm sorry, baby, I love you. She's like, no, I'm pissed. We're done. Leave. And then it was a lot of back and forth shit of him trying to accuse her of cheating. I don't care. At the end of the day, she needs to be done with him. And so she tells him, like, look, I need space. Don't come around here without calling me first. Like, don't come around. But no, I need space. Don't come here making my life hard. Don't be popping up in my house. We can arrange, times and days that you can see your son. Oh, just my son? Meaning he feel like she should give him access to spending time with her daughters. Now, ma'am, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. We've seen too many stories of men and women who break up, and then the men, goes crazy or whatever, and then hurts people. Do not leave that man alone with nobody in your family, not at the all. Now, I think she realizes I don't want to keep his son from him because it's his child, but he don't have no access to my daughters. Them and his kids. Leave them fuck be. Oh, really? Yes. Really. Okay. So he like, I have no money for no room. It's kind of crazy. So she said, my friend Taylor's gonna give me a room for the night because he don't have nowhere to go. I'm like, but that's the kicker. You don't have no money. You don't have nowhere to go. Why are you cheating with the gay whore from the town? Why do any of this when you know you don't have nowhere else to go? And it's because he has treated her like shit this whole time, and she's accepted it. He feels like as long as I eventually say sorry, she'll take me back. And I was like, stupidity on her part and his. Okay. So she leaves him outside and she's in the house. The friend and Bobby like, girl, get a PPO. Because it's crazy. He's gonna keep fucking with you. Get a PPO. Well, I don't know because what if he grows up and matures, and I don't want the person who keeps him away from his son and blah blah blah. But they say, girl, you already is making excuses and ways he can come back, and you should not do that. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get over on you, and you just watch something. And sure enough, as they're saying that, he's walking back to the house to knock on the door. Why? Because he is homeless. Next up, Justine and Michael. I'm over them. I'm over them because I feel like Justine and Michael do a lot for the cameras, and sometimes it does not seem authentic or whatever. So he comes home and he tells her, "Hey, you know, um, my POs we can't leave yet. Like I did not the paperwork that I had to sign, I didn't sign it. I didn't get it to them or whatever. So they're not going to expedite anything. So we have to be here. I can't leave, for up to 90 days. It can take at least 30 days. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna rush nothing. Because when you apply to move, it usually does take at least 30 days. You have to do stuff for the time frame, and he didn't do his part. And now they're like, well, oh well. And she's like, what? And when she finds out that he kind of knew the whole time that it wasn't really approved yet, and did not tell her, her issue was, I'm pissed because you lied to me. You didn't tell me shit. Okay, we up here, packing this house. I, cancel my doctor's appointments here. I don't have a doctor here. We plan to be gone. I had a C-section schedule that I canceled because we were supposed to be moved to Vegas. And so we got this $4,000 mortgage in Vegas, and we're here in Pennsylvania, and I don't even know if we can even stay in this rental longer because again, we told the landlord we're moving. We packed up, we've been packing up or whatever. I'm pissed. And he said, well, we can talk to the landlord and try to get a 6-month extension. And that way, we're going to be here for at least 3 months. But at least that way, we don't have to have a whole year lease that we break. Let's just do 6 months. And then she's like, no, I'm pissed because you should have told me sooner. So the following day, she makes him tell her kids what's going on. Because again, they think we're moving to Vegas. And it's like, no, you're not. Not today. No, ma'am, no, sir. And he's like, we have to stay here a little bit longer. How long? He like up to 90 days, and explains, what happened. The daughter, first he was like, I just didn't have my paperwork. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I may be out of prison, but I'm still basically living by their rules because I'm on probation and parole. And so for the next 20 years, I have to follow their rules. And that means I just can't up and leave. I can't up and go here and there. And so this is the process. The daughter didn't say, well, this is bad because again, like the house here ain't raising no baby. And then and she gonna have a baby within 90 days. Okay. And then when Michael started saying, well, I feel bad. I feel bad because I could have told her when she canceled C-section. I could have told her when she was doing these, like when she was doing things, canceling stuff, I could have told her then. And she said, wait, you knew all that whole time and didn't say nothing? The youngest son, who's 10 then, says, I'm disappointed because this is the first time I've seen you lie. And then the 10-year-old, but he gets up and gives Michael a hug. I love you, Michael. The 13-year-old son gets up and gives him a hug as well. The daughter, who was 16, 17, whatever, she gets up and walks. She got to walk upstairs because she's like, this is some bullshit. Because you knew what was going on, okay? And then he then said, well, the only option would be if y'all move and go get situated now to stay here for, up to 90 days. She's like, hell no. I am not having a baby without you. Hells no. Again, I just feel like, because somebody said on my social media that they did move to Vegas. I guess they showed a house on their social medias or whatever. I don't know. I still think it's insane to move to Vegas when you have children. Girl, what stupid. Lastly, Shavel and Quaylen. These mamas. Shavel mama and Quaylen mama, are a lot to deal with. I still feel like Shavel mama's the worst of it all. I think sometimes she just begins to involved for no reason. It'd be stupid. I'm like, Mama, why? Okay. So we see that Shavel, her mama, and Quayla mama, and then Shavel's daughter goes dress shopping. Because again, she's trying to rush and have this wedding. And I'm like, oh, both the mama there. Let's hope they don't get a fighting and fussing in these folks' bridal, store. Okay. And so while Shavel trying on a couple of dresses or whatever, Quayla mama and Shavel mama, like, you still plan to not, pitch in for the wedding, because it might cause Shavel to feel some kind of way if you don't help. She'll be fine. I'll pitch in, maybe on a food or something. I don't know, but Shavel won't have not that issue because I've been pitching in for 34 years, meaning I have been taking care of her whole life, so she can't be upset if I don't do something right now. I'm like, well, I mean, she could be. I don't know. So Shavel said, well, what is you doing? Is you helping pay for something? Well, the groom's family, doesn't pay for things. It's going to be traditional. Okay, now I'm going to help out a little bit. However, it's not traditional for the males, the groom's family to pay for stuff. I'm like, well, that's 12. It depends because this is unconventional because, again, they met while in prison. Okay. So, that was that talk. Now, they both then agree, both mamas agree that they should not be rushing to get married. Both feel like, they're not ready really. You know what I'm saying? That both of them need to give the other one time to mature and grow. There's no reason to rush getting married. Now, I'm like, at least y'all agree. Now, Shavel tried on 2 dresses. I liked one. This was the second dress she tried on that I liked a lot. And the first one she tried on, it just wasn't cute. I just didn't like it that much. But this one to me was, and I look, and y'all know I always say, let your titties titty. Okay? Period. And I'm not saying her boob look bad, but I also feel like her boob would look amazing in this dress once she is wearing a strapless bra. You know what I'm saying? This was her trying it on just in the store, blah, blah, bloop. And again, ain't nothing wrong with her boobs. Ain't nothing wrong with them. I'm telling y'all, but I'm saying I can also see if she's in this dress and it's had a little, strapless push-up bra, it looked even better. But I love this dress. I really, really did. And again, it was the second one. The first one was, I just didn't like it. But this one was the one, okay? Now, we then know that she has a bridal shower, okay? And we see her talking to Quayla's mom and her sister, or whatever. We then see, her talking to her mom. Now we'll talk about Quayla's mom and Quayla's sister. They're like, are y'all sure y'all ready for this marriage, girl? You sure? We a little bit worried. And she said, look, we not perfect. We both have flaws. I'm saying we tried to leave each other alone, but we can't leave the other one alone or whatever. And so we're trying, and we can only try to be better. But we have unconditional love for each other. And so the mom and the sister, at that point, you have our blessings. Okay, if you love him, blessings, blessings, blessings. Okay. Now when she go over and talk to her mama, the mama's pissed. And I'm like, Mama, why you pissed? The mama pissed because she still wants to talk cash shit about Quaylen. And Shavel, like, Mom, I'm tired of this shit. Mom, I'm tired of you always talking shit. I'm tired of you. I'm tired, Mama. And the mom like, well, he was in prison for 12 years. I think he gonna still be cheating or whatever. I don't think he all that, you know, saying, and I just, basically she feel like he gonna keep dogging my daughter. He gonna keep cheating, and the cheating ain't out of the system because why he was in prison for 12 years. And then for the first time, I think of my time on the show, she stood up to her mom. Like, Mama, I'm tired of you. You've been rude throughout this whole, engagement thing or whatever, that you are disrespecting my future husband, and it's rubbing me the wrong way, Mama. Okay? It is pissing me off, Mama. It is my day. My day. So Quayla Mama see her getting aggravated, and she comes over and says to Sherelle, like, look, don't get upset. Don't upset yourself. This is your party. This is your day. Don't get upset. Well, that pissed off Shavel mama got, what? That is my daughter. That is my daughter. You don't get in the midst of me and my daughter, okay? You are not her. You was Quayla's mama. You birthed Quaylen. Now get out of my. I was like, what is going on? And then Quayla mama like, whatever. You not gonna keep just talking shit about my son. Keep my son name out your mouth before I beat you in the shape. I said, not beat her in the shape, girl. What? And they fussing and they have to be separated. They mama y'all just got along at the bridal store. And while I feel like, was Quayla mama wrong for inserting herself into Shavel on Mama Beef? Not wrong, but she did not have to do it. I think she did not, right? We saw she wasn't even talking to Shavel's mama. She was telling Shavel, don't get upset. Calm down, it's your day. And because Shavel kind of just let it happen, it pissed her mama off. And now the mama's fussing. And then we see Quaylen walks in and then it goes off. I was like, child, it's like WWF. They just out here Royal Wrestling and Federation and it's crazy. You hear me? Anyway, that was the whole episode. I hope y'all enjoyed. Again, do not forget I will be live later on today. Right now it's set for 3. It may be pushed to 4. I don't know. But I will be live at 3 o'clock or 4 p.m. Eastern time for a live recap of Love and Marriage Huntsville, the reunion for part 2. And then tonight at around either 6 or 7, maybe 7 or 8, we'll have a Goth Chats live as well. So I'll be live 2 times today, Sunday. But thank y'all for watching this video. Okay, do not forget to like, subscribe, share, comment in the comment section. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. I gotta go. I love you all though. Bye.